This is pre-recorded. And chroniclers from the future.
I've been having a lot of feelings today regarding this draft, and I feel like today...
So far today has felt very pivotal for both of these teams. The Zeri once again for Henna as well. A lot of good things on both sides. Let's dive into it.
Busted.
Yeah, and especially with Darius. All right, so I want to see the top lane.
I just think it's cool that he gets, you know, 100 free AD.
Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah.
We do see some early damage coming through. I imagine a Viper with an E.
I guess
there. Oh, this would be big.
Yeah, Willow looking for the angle. There's the flash forward. Manages to get the slow. But now Doran is trying to battle him. He just has the ignite. So that's first blood in the 1v1. And now Willa can't even stay and fight. And Doran was a bit of a weak link in game number 1. So now we're going to see how he managed to do it. Gets apprehended. Takes the sweet spot of the Q there as well. And things were looking okay. But then he just ignited and he died. Yeah, I got him. I'll do it by myself. I'm just chilling. This is Ignite.
That said, I don't expect Doran to try and freeze us.
Oh, okay, yeah. Viper now getting all in, but Delight was just off screen. Still going to get stunned up. And Henna with the ulti running, difficult to go head first into. So they do get the ghost out of Viper, but that is about it. Not investing any summoner spells, but the ulti now on cooldown is important. Execute just hits level 6 now as well. That will unbreakable. Just a little bit of one.
We did.
Yep. Okay, once again, someone's going to get caught out. This time it's Delight. He's going to be thrown around. He's very tanky. It does take them some time, but the Vault Breaker is going to get there in the end. And now you can see Viper wondering what the heck he's supposed to do in this instance because he knows that they're going to be rotating around. Teleport going to have to be invested here. So Zeka makes his way to the bottom lane. That is going to save Viper.
It's a little bit behind left and right. It's mostly the plates in mid and top.
Oh. Execute. He's got Hex Flash as well.
A trap is set.
Indeed. Execute able to move himself in here as there's the Pulverize onto Peanut. Really like that from Execute, holding onto the headbutt. So that he
maybe. I think he's going to take the safe path. I don't know if it matters.
All right, let's see whether he's going to get apprehended this time around as there is the Q and the Noxian Guillotine reigns from above.
Must have felt really bad about having to leave Viper alone last time around. Still going to be big wins though. For Hanwha Life, I imagine. Oh, Fearax, this is a multi-man job.
Here's the Hex Flash. Headbutt comes on in. Pulverize and the Seismic Shove are going to be there as they get the Devour. Zeka is going to be able to help at least get one of these kills. It's Execute that takes down the Azir, and Delight stands his ground. So 1-for-1, that's not really what they were looking for, especially when Hanwha are able to also take this outer turret in the mid lane. Okay, Zeka and Peanut. They're in a pretty good spot here as Execute taking a lot of damage.
Ouch.
Yeah, Seismic Shove is at least going to zone away Hanwha Life, so they just take the opportunity. They're going to start off this dragon now.
Let it go.
Yep, Bax going to come in, and that is Soul Point for free. Wow, beautiful. All right, Will is getting out of there. Spots Peanut, and Zeka as the Weaver's Wall is just going to be traveled down, and that will get Closer out to safety as well. Execute just taking abuse.
Ouchie.
Yeah, arrows to the knee and stuff like that. But there's a cease and desist onto Delight. Chains of Corruption immediately cleansed by Henna, but look at these arrows. They are so dangerous, and now Peanut throws a buckler at Execute. He's out of there. Willa!
Flash?
He's just on the wrong side of this one. Can he make it to some Nexus turrets or a fountain? As Doran, he's ghosted. So's clear, finds the apprehend max range, and then he's going to be thrown back into Fox. Henna last hits him, and that is an arrow landing from Viper, so no execution for you, Willa.
Well, they're losing Soul.
Yeah, Soul is definitely going down. As Peanut, he's going to flash. Cease and desist is going to be the full commit here for Willa. Keeper's Verdict charged. And is going to be cancelled as these piercing arrows are so deadly. Now, Peanut gets himself a big old shield because they take down the dragon that they had started off earlier. Now Execute wanting to find himself a pulverized angle. Doesn't quite get in there. Does manage to find it. As apprehended over the wall is Peanut, but he will just get devoured. And the Azir comes through, wipes the cow into Narnia. And that is going to be clear, attempting to get some of these guillotines, but it's not going to work out. And Closer just going to have to try and run away. The flash tongue lash comes out from Delight.
He's right behind them.
Yep, as Execute going for the flank play. He does get the pulverize onto Zeka. The Unbreakable Will is unfortunately just not quite enough to keep him alive. And now you can see Viper, he's just looking to line up these arrows. They take down the first inhibitor. Now they're looking for more. Delight always very close to this Varus to make sure that he survives the entirety of the time. And Fearex, I don't know what the answer is going to be. I don't know what the options are at this stage of the game. It might just be move aside and allow the inevitable to happen as Hanwha gonna take half the health bar of the first Nexus turret. Clear is delivered a fiery circle to walk around in. One more Nexus turret to go. Closer now trying to find an angle. Chains of Corruption going wide. The arrow is gonna land though. As even, like, to add insult to injury, there's also 6 bubs. So these structures just melt, and the threaded volley is hitting Void Mites. Oh, it's just not really what you want to see. As Clear now trying to find an angle, trying to find an opportunity. Will is lit on fire as Execute. He had just spawned and he looks to try and go in once again. The passive fully stacked onto Doran, and I don't think he cares. Cease and desist onto Viper, and he stands his ground. Delight still has Devour, guys. And Henna is going to be taken away by Zeka. And Fearex, they did a great job in game 1. They tried as hard as they could in game 2. It wasn't enough, and the same is the case here in game 3. But a much better look from this team in comparison to what we had seen prior. And I think that there are a lot of positives to take away from today if you're a Fearex fan.
As game number 2, they were kind of calibrated. This one, though,
isn't that the coolest 9.5 thousand damage
They didn't waste any time whatsoever. I think they did a great job at pushing, knowing that they had the advantage.